Are you looking to grow your business and increase your brand visibility? Become a sponsor with the Girl Talk Sports Talk podcast. Our sponsorship opportunities offer you a unique chance to connect with our dedicated fan base and community. Let us help you elevate your business name and reach new heights. Contact Melina or Mikayla today to learn more about how you can get involved and make a lasting impact. Join us and watch your business thrive.
Good Monday morning, y'all. This is Michaela with Melina, and it is episode 4 of Girl Talk Sports Talk.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, fellas and ladies and gentlemen.
And all the above.
All of the above. All of the above.
So how are you today, Melina?
Okay, well, it is Monday morning and sitting teachers go back to school.
Oh yeah.
They have, it's time. People are going back to school. So it was a good weekend. That's how I'm feeling. But now all the parents and teachers and kids are going back to school.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
was your weekend?
Well, it was actually I got a lot of sleep.
Did you?
I did, and I'm not the person to like sleep in
I
much as
don't
I
believe
wish
that
I.
though, because
I'm
every
not.
time every time I talk to you, you like to sleep in the mornings. Of course,
Okay, so
you don't go to bed at the crack of dawn like I do
that's
before.
true. No, so for whatever reason, I can't sleep in. It's not that much I don't want to. So a lot of times when you call me, I'm still laying in bed. I'm just not asleep. But I've just never been able to sleep in. But I slept in on Sunday until about 9:30, which is a big thing for me. Um, yeah.
Are
And
you
I went to
feeling
bed at
okay?
like
You're not getting sick. You're not, no bad feelings.
no,
Your
no.
body
I just
sometimes though needs to rest. It really does.
yeah. I think that's what it was. My body was just like, okay, you need to sleep.
Yeah, I had a busy weekend, so my body has been is on. It needs to recharge and refuel pretty soon. But
Yep.
what
No,
are
I
we
still have to
talking
go.
about today, Michaela? What are we going to talk about?
So first and foremost, obviously we want to recap some of the Olympics going on because it's still going on, people. I feel like we've been talking about this forever, but it's still going on.
Do
Um,
you feel like the Olympics is being overshadowed by politics? See, I do. I think
I
it's both
don't.
sides. I do, and I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like everything's being turned into it, and anytime somebody, you know what I mean. And I'm just like,
Hmm.
oh, but yes, I love the fact that the Olympics, and I love seeing Snoop Dogg do everything. I'm still
You
gonna
and
go back
Snoop
to
Dogg, man. You and Snoop Dogg.
it.
No, I don't feel like it's being overshadowed, but I also have like the ESPN app, so I'm getting more
Mm,
notifications about the Olympics than I am about anything else.
yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Um, so first and foremost, I'm so proud that Team USA women's soccer advanced to the semifinals, where they will be playing Germany on August 6th for the final slot. The Japan and USA game was intense, and it was there was some times that my mom and I were really worried that we were not going to advance.
Well, so
We
that's
did.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's for the playoffs, the
Hmm.
semifinals. Okay.
Yeah, it's the semifinals. And then do you follow rugby at all? I know it's not a very like American sport.
Yeah, I've been following it a little bit, not really, I'll be honest, but I did hear about that $4 million donation.
Yeah, that which was crazy. So anyone who didn't hear, USA Rugby received a $4 million donation from Michelle King, to promote the growth of women's rugby in United States of America, which I think is crazy. But also so stinking cool because this businesswoman saw how much this sport could go and was like, I'm gonna put money into it
And
because
that's
she,
yeah, that's what we need though. We need women
yeah.
empowering each other. And okay, Michelle Kang, if you happen to listen to the girl, if you could sit these two girls, we'll split a million. Like me and her both, we'll make it work on a mill. I'm just saying. Me and Michaela, we could do so much good for the world of women with a mill. I'm just saying. right here in our local community. So if that's the
No.
case, no, I think it's fantastic. I think that so many times, and I know you know this about me,
Mm-hmm.
women compete against each other, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
about that. If people will, and Michelle King saw it, said, you know what, I got the money. I'm this is something that I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what we feel like when we have the power of women behind us, that
Oh
we
yeah.
have somebody, a strong figure behind us, and to drop 4 mil, uh, just drop it like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a good thing for women here in the US and rugby, because it'll actually get these young girls involved, get high school girls involved, college girls, all of the things. So I think it's amazing.
Yeah. And then I want you to take a guess on how many number of medals Team USA has currently.
Total,
Mm-hmm. Not gold, like a total of all gold, silver, and bronze.
oof, I don't know, 75.
That's still shooting a little high. They may be at it at this point, but we are recording this on Sunday. And at this time, they have the most medals at 68 medals total. 68.
Nice.
We have the highest number of medals out of all the countries. We don't have the highest number of gold, but we have the highest total number of medals.
And you know what? At the end of the day, not, I mean, that's what matters. Who gets the most medals? Yes, you want to have the most gold as well. But if you only have 10 gold and another team has 68 medals, whose team's really better?
Mm-hmm.
Be the
Oh,
person
yeah.
with 68 every day.
Do you know what country has the most gold medals?
Would that be Paris?
Actually, well, Paris isn't a country. You mean France?
France.
No. China has the most gold medals.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I can see that. They're very disciplined and they're very
They
structured.
are.
They think that we're strict here with our athletes. No.
Mm-hmm.
When you compete in other countries or you're a competitor in other countries, they have their names are on the line more than anything. And to
Mm-hmm.
me, it's a dishonor. I mean, they look at it as a dishonor. I mean, not that people here, when we don't win everything, don't get frustrated, but other teams or other countries, when their team is it doesn't perform well, it's a dishonor to them because they obviously didn't practice hard enough.
Yeah. I will say we are only one medal away from being tied with gold medals for them. But they currently
Well,
have
hey, that
one
could be
more than
the
us.
girls soccer team could end up breaking the tie for it.
Mm-hmm. And then I will let you know France is third with the number of medals at 44.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, there's 20 plus difference and yet
Yeah.
they're in third place.
Yeah.
um let's talk about the golds and any records that have been set.
Yeah, so Team USA won gold and set a world record in the 4x100 team medley. And that team consisted of Ryan Murphy, Nick Fink, Gretchen Walsh, and Tori Husk, who managed to beat China for a winning time of 3 minutes and 37 seconds, breaking. Honestly, it is, and it comes down to like the milliseconds. It's 337.43. Britain held the world record at 337.58.
So by 15 tenths of a second, is that the, I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, yeah,
Yeah.
it's 15. It's the difference is 15. So 15 milliseconds or whatever, however that would work out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can you imagine though? Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Think about four people having to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, half the time we can't even get our team to work together, right?
That's true. With a lot of
Discipline
crying.
structure,
Cry and
fit throwing.
disagreements and tantrums. We get there. It just, it takes us, 5 times as longer.
But here, okay, think about that though. I really, if you're listening, think about that. Four people
Mm-hmm.
under 4 minutes. They're at
Yeah.
three, like a little over 3.5. So you don't even get a minute to run your 100. You have
Yeah.
to be under a minute,
Mm-hmm.
girl. it would take me a minute for it to click in my head that it was time to go. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be running. So yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It
So
just
that,
shows
that
the
was
discipline
cool.
and structure again. It does. It just shows the discipline and structure and what happens when teammates work together.
Oh,
And
100%.
you know, like I said, half the time most teams in most offices cannot work simultaneously together. I mean, we would like to think about that that's the perfect world,
Hmm.
but you what just think if somebody would have had like a foot spur or like a got caught a Charlie horse,
Well,
boom.
this is swimming. This is
Oh,
swimming.
swim. Even swimming, you can get a Charlie
Well, yeah,
horse.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but what I'm saying is, you could. I mean, 1 second could change everything, literally. And they
Oh,
broke the
yeah.
record.
Yeah.
So
So that
that's
was
really
cool.
cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So what else? What else?
So I have one thing to add that what I did this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I just thought of it and it makes me really happy. I went and saw Twisters.
Oh, did you get popcorn with butter or salt?
Butter.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Butter, it just is so gross on popcorn. And I know I'm going to get flack for that. I know
What?
that. Oh, okay. Let me rephrase that. I don't mind a little bit of butter, but some people just like,
Slather it.
and I like the popcorn salt, like
So
the,
our theater doesn't have that anymore. Did you know that?
no,
Yeah, it doesn't have it
I'm
anymore.
boycotting them. I'm boycotting them. That's it. No more.
Well,
Or I gotta bring
the
it home.
the Century 16 theater. I don't know about the one on Greenwood or Alamo or the one in Portland, but the one on SPID, they don't have it anymore.
So this is where you have to be resourceful and throw a bottle
So
in your purse and just sit there and bring your own. Bring your own salt. Bring your
no,
own.
I will say though, I will eat M&Ms and popcorn. I don't know if you do that. Nacho cheese? Dip the popcorn in nacho cheese? I will say my bonus
You're
mom taught
making
me
me want to
the
gag.
my bonus mom taught me the popcorn and cheese thing. She did it one time and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. And I tried it and I was like, oh, I can see why she does this.
So do you get big pickles when you're
No.
okay? Okay.
I
Obviously,
was I was gonna say something, but I
yeah,
don't know
no.
how appropriate that would be.
Keeping it G or PG. That's what we're gonna
PG.
keep it. So I am not. I see people when we go to the movies eat these big pickles, right? They get the pickle
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
then
like they're called big dill pickles. Like that's literally the brand of it.
and so I've never been a pickle person. I'm not, and so that does not make sense to me to just okay, never mind. Keep going. Let's move
Um,
on.
so yeah, I went and saw Twisters. Have you seen it? Do you have any
No,
desire to see it? Okay.
no.
Well, for the people who do have a desire to see it, I can tell you Glenn Powell 100% makes that movie. It was great. Mm. Also, there was one scene, and it's like the iconic like wet white t-shirt scene that everyone's talking about on TikTok. Um, he we saw the scene and I went with two of my friends and he goes, "Yes, ma'am." And my friend just goes, "Mm." Oh, yeah, she goes, "Mm," and then she lifts her hand up and spills popcorn everywhere. I was cracking up. Like literally, we were the loudest in the theater laughing, which it was at like 9 o'clock in the morning, so there wasn't a lot of us in the theater to begin with.
You went to
But
the movies at 9 o'clock in the
yeah,
morning?
yeah.
Well, that's matinee price. I mean, I'm not gonna be
No,
mad at you.
exactly. That's why we went. It was matinee price.
Budget, budget. Hey, times are hard right now. I get it.
Hmm.
You just
But
saved the money. Is
yeah,
it
that
half
was
price popcorn at that hour? Hell, I didn't even know they made it at that hour.
no, it was not half price, but breakfast of champions, but not half price. But yeah.
Oh my God, I can't even think about eating popcorn for breakfast. Oh, that'd be crazy.
But yeah, so I'm still laughing about that to this day is because she's seen this movie. Mind you, my friend that made the reaction has seen this movie. This was her third time seeing it
Because of him.
because of him. 100%
And she
because of him.
still gets the same reaction
She
whenever.
it was she see so she knows what's
Was it
coming.
Clarissa?
Yes.
Clarissa, I'm calling you out on the podcast right now. How
Yes,
do you
it
see
was
it
it's
three
Clarissa
times and
because it's really good. I saw Top Gun Maverick like 4 times.
oh,
I still go and we watch Top Gun Maverick. In fact, I watched it
no,
this morning
I'm not.
specifically for that beach scene.
Oh, we're probably driving people crazy on their drive to work today. It's okay.
That's fine. The women who
Okay.
know.
If you know, you know. If Oh, I will say that Club Shay Shay was interviewing LL Cool J.
Uh-huh.
Oh my, I would have done a Clarissa. I would have flipped popcorn everywhere every time he was talking because I was just like, how did you age so beautifully? Like how? It just so pretty and just, he was a big deal back in the day. I'm showing my age
hmm
again. He's always been a big deal when he sings, and people
hmm
either love him or they hate him, and they always try to
hmm
pit him. And he basically was talking about, I don't care. I know what I bring, basically. Like, I'm not trying, I don't care about what y'all think about the others, and that's great.
hmm
Like, I'm not dissing anybody. So he oozes coolness too, but he is really pretty to look at too. So I'm just saying.
You get it. You understand. You
Yes,
understand the reaction.
yes. The popcorn reaction, I understand. Yes.
It was just the yes, ma'am. That I'm
The
sorry,
center of
but that with combined with
Did he
the
have a
accent.
southern draw on it? Is that
Well,
what he
he's from Austin, Texas. If you didn't know,
Okay.
Glenn Powell's from Austin, Texas. Go Longhorns. Um,
Well, speaking of,
so he already has like that Texas Southern accent. But he
we know how
plays.
Texas Southern accents work. We can get free things with Texas Southern accents
Yes, we can.
when we turn them on.
When we turn on, become a little Miss Southern Belle.
Oh my God. So funny. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's see.
What's
So,
going on this week?
oh girl, let me tell you. So, everybody knows that I'm
Sit on 20,000 boards. Yes.
Yes, I sit on a lot of boards in my position. I sit on a lot of boards, and I love
Mm-hmm.
having that impact in this community. I will say that we're always all the boards, all the local nonprofits, they're needing volunteers, dude. Just, if you think your people are having it rough right now, there's others that are worse off. So, um, I'm going to try every Monday to give what's going to be going on during the week. And so this week, Wednesday, we have West Side Business Association. It's their breakfast. They do it once a month. And this week, actually, our guest speaker is Mayor Paulette Guajardo. And so it starts at 7:30. It goes from 7:30 to 8:30. They talk. It's over at the Garcia Building, and if you want to find out more information about that, you can go to the West Side Business Association website and check it out. On Thursday, every Thursday, and this will be a standing thing every Thursday or every Monday that I try to repeat is Veterans Roundtable, and it is held at Del Mar. It's led. It starts at 9 o'clock, and Veterans Roundtable is a free resource to all veterans and their families to come in and listen to speakers and to find out about services that are offered to veterans. A lot of times people don't know what they don't know, and veterans struggle to get questions. They don't know who to ask, when to ask, where to ask, all of those things. So Veterans Roundtable is always a great resource to check out. And then Padre Island Business Association is holding their monthly luncheon. It'll be this Thursday at Hard Knocks on the island at 12 o'clock. And then also, Bay Jammin' series is happening Thursday and Friday. They do movies on Friday nights, and on Thursday nights, they do live music. One of my favorite things I'm looking super excited about is Kicks for Kids this coming week, the sports gala. Girl, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. And this
Mm-hmm.
week, Kicks for the gala, what they do is they raise funds. This organization raised funds to provide shoes for children in the coastal bend that can't otherwise afford them. And so it's a big deal, but they are bringing in Michael Irvin. the playmaker. Are
Oh
you
my God.
kidding me? Are you kidding me, Mikayla? Are you kidding me? So he will be here on Thursday. There are tickets still available. It is almost sold out. So those that want to check it out can. And then also I want to talk about the fact that Corpus Christi has tons and tons of events always going on. And
Hmm.
one of my guys that I met through networking, Tony Martinez, it has a page now and a website that's called cceventscalendar.com. And what you can do is organizations and individuals can go and create a login and they can add their events onto this. So then it becomes a centralized location for everybody to find what's going on. And
That's
so
pretty cool.
it is very cool. And I'm going to actually be encouraging all of my local nonprofit boards that I sit on to
Be
be
adding their
using
stuff.
this
Yeah.
because it makes it easier. So many times people don't know what's going on because they don't know where to look. And so if we can get everybody to drive all of it to one location so that all you have to do is pick it,
Hmm.
look at what's going on, I think we can generate some buzz in the town of everything.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, that's what's going on this week.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, and anyone listening, if you want to volunteer, if you think that that's something that you want to explore, please feel free to reach out. Reach out to the boards, the organizations that you want to. If you don't even know where to start, if you know how to get a hold of me, contact me and I'll be able to help you get that set up because every organization will not turn down volunteers or
Yeah.
um, need the help.
Yeah.
So
Very, very cool. Corpus is a flurry of activities, especially now that we're coming
growing.
to that, but we're also coming to the end of summer, which is really upsetting in more ways than one. Um,
I don't think I had even 5 beach days this summer,
I didn't
honestly.
either. I had, yeah, no, neither did I.
I'm really kind of angry about it, but we're
But
going to talk about that on a different day.
I will say though, we've had more hurricane activity this summer in the past couple years than we've had in a very long time. So that did take up a lot of like my beach weekends because that's all I can really go to the beach. I was on the weekends. So I think that's also a huge part of it is we've had a lot more storm activity here on the coastal bend than we've had in previous years recently.
Well, and I love the island. You know, I told you I started out on the island. I did
Hmm.
go to the island this weekend to go celebrate a birthday party of a friend,
I saw.
and I wanted to go hang out on the beach, but it's just so crazy during summer, and I get it.
Hmm.
People plan their whole vacations around coming to Corpus, so
Yeah,
I will wait a little
until the
bit
tourists are
longer
gone.
until the tourists are gone and I get it all to myself and they're all back home and working and doing all their things and I'm sitting there going, "Hee, I live at the beach." Um, so
Yeah.
yeah, there we go on that. So what's
Yes.
next? What sport? Okay, so Mikayla, what
Hmm.
sport would you rather watch in person and what sport would you rather watch on TV?
Ooh. So I think uh I want to say hockey.
In
I could
person?
I could do either or.
Okay.
Because at in my own comfort of my own home with just my mom being able to hear me is probably the best. Because it does get like high volume and I yell at the TV as if they can hear me. But also there's just nothing better than being at a hockey game. And I said that like it's just a hockey game, but in a sporting environment. I love going to games.
I do too.
Uh, just because it's a different environment. But soccer would be the one I'd rather watch in person.
Okay.
Um, and then I feel like, because even though like I'm not a huge football fan, I'd much rather be in the environment than watch it on TV because I feel like at a football game, it's especially in Texas, like tailgating, drinking, just being in the atmosphere is very different. So I'd probably rather watch, I really don't know, baseball on TV
Okay, so yeah, and I
or
agree. I
basketball
agree.
or
Yeah,
basketball.
basketball probably. Yeah, so for me, What sport would you? I'd rather I football. I can prefer it in person, but I'll watch it on TV all the
Yeah.
time. I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
What sport would I rather watch in person? Obviously football. That would be my
Mm-hmm.
go-to. That would be the one that um and then what sport would you rather watch on TV? If I mean, I'll tell you what I don't like to watch on TV, and that's like tennis or golf or things like that. Bowling, like those are sports that I'm not gonna say they don't interest me because it does take skill. Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know how you bowl. I mean, I have to put up the gutter protectors in order to bumper bowlers, right?
Yep.
Uh, but pretty much I'm a sports girl, so I love going to sports venues. I love
Yeah.
baseball games. I love going to basketball games. Um, I'm opposite of hockey because I didn't grow. Yes, there was hockey in where I lived, but I didn't grow up
I was
going to.
like, girl,
Yeah,
Dallas? Are you
yeah,
kidding me?
yeah. But I didn't go to like I have friends that have
Yeah.
season tickets. They go all the time.
Oh
I
my God.
just that's
I
never
would
been my
love.
thing. Which I managed to throw in hockey for
I
you.
know. Oh, girl, you act like I'm not about to bring it up
I
myself.
know, I know. But
Uh,
wait, before you say that, so speaking of football, real quick, just so that I can say it, we have 19 days till college game day, and we have 35, which is August 24th, and then we
hmm
have 35 days till my Dallas Cowboys kick off regular season. And girl, they are playing, and that's on September 8th. You know who they're playing? My other team that I like, the Cleveland Browns. Are you kidding me? So then I have to choose between the two? Are you well,
I'm
I'm not
sorry,
there's
there's
not
no
a choice.
choice.
Yeah, there's not a choice. Like yeah, if you're not first, you're last. And in this case, Cleveland needs to be last. As long as I mean, I'm just saying. And that's because I mean, I wear Cleveland gear. I do all of the stuff. So is what it is.
Yes. Um, so you're if counting down the days. I am too counting on the days. I just don't have the exact days, but
Oh, I do.
I know I can tell. We were officially 1 month away from training camp starting for the NHL team. So they start training camp in September and the preseason games start at the end of September. So I had just to get through one more month without hockey, and I'll be a happy girl.
You're gonna have to kind of bring me into your hockey world. I
Oh,
think that
I will.
okay,
I
but
will.
yeah, we're gonna have to work on that because I don't mind hockey. I just don't know a lot about it. No different
Yeah.
than I didn't know a lot about indoor arena football, right? So for
Yeah.
me, it's not that I don't like it. I do like I've been to a couple of games and there's been fist fights, and that part of me loves it. That's the
So
aggression.
I have several friends who will only go to a hockey game if there's a fight. Like, I can't guarantee a fight, y'all. Like, you just have to go and hope for it.
But I feel it. I feel it because if someone started punching, I could feel it. I really could.
Yeah. No, yeah. Um, but speaking of hockey, and because I had mentioned this before we started recording, you're wearing a University of Michigan t-shirt.
I am go blue, go
Okay,
blue.
so I have a fun fact for you.
Oh no. Okay, what's your fun fact? What's your
Okay,
fun fact about? See,
so
that's how you know I love football because I do have different teams for different things.
the only reason why I know about University of Michigan is because Quinn Hughes, who's the captain of the Vancouver Canucks, and Luke Hughes, who is a defenseman for the New Jersey Devils, as well as Adam Fantilli, who plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and a whole bunch of other athletes who are working their way into the NHL, have all gone or graduated from University of Michigan.
And so you know their thing is go blue, right?
Uh-huh. And I
Who-
know
do-
like it's
Who's
like
their
a
biggest
huge thing.
competitor? Do you know? One of
I
the
don't
biggest
know. I
competitors
don't know that
college-wise?
one.
Ohio State.
Really?
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So, but and then you know me, I love my college game day and
Hmm
Des Bryant. No, it's not Des Bryant. is Desmond Howard is on there, and I love him because he was and he was also on a Heisman. So yeah, blue, go blue. I love Michigan games. I mean,
That's
everybody has
college
their own
football.
traditions. Yeah, and they have their own traditions and their own things and their own rivalries and stuff. So it's all
Yeah.
about the tradition and the camaraderie that sports bring. And I love the fact that you have three NHL players that have
There's
come from.
definitely more. There's more. I just at the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank.
Nice.
But yeah.
Go blue.
But yeah. Um, so we are coming up to the end of episode 4. But I am really excited because our next episode, we are going to be having a guest on the I was gonna say show on the show. Yeah, on the show. Um,
Girl, we get to call it what because it's
call it whatever you
ours.
want. So we're gonna be having a guest on the show, so I'm really excited. She is another female athlete, currently here in
I don't call
Columbus
myself an
Spin.
athlete. This is a true athlete because I don't come on. I like to talk sports, but I don't consider myself an athlete.
Yeah,
You were
no,
an athlete.
at one point, yes, I was an athlete. Now not so much. But so I'm super excited for y'all to meet her. Like I said, she will be on the show that comes out on Friday. So be looking forward to that. And thank you, Melina, for getting that set up.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's gonna be a once we introduce her, then people will understand what it'll be moving forward. So they'll have to tune
Yes.
in Friday.
Yes. So that is all. We'll continue watching the Olympics, continue counting down the days until
When's the
college
last
game
day
day.
of them? Do we know when the last day?
The last day of the
I
Olympics
think it's this.
is,
No, it's not this week. I think it's like 2 more weeks, maybe.
oh, well, if I could spell, that'd be great.
Because I think it was like
Olympics.
10 days, right? Wasn't it gonna be like
So the last day, according to Google, is August 11th.
okay,
So
okay,
it's like 7 more days. So it's a
7 more
week.
days. So
A week.
probably 2 weeks, pretty much solid.
Yep.
Gosh,
July
dude,
26th to August 11th. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's
2 weeks.
good.
Almost 3 weeks.
That's a lot of time. But I
Mm-hmm.
know I just forgot to mention this during the Olympic talks. And I know we got to go because we don't want to make people late. But here's the deal. Simone, she's retiring, they said.
Shut up.
Yes, 27 years old. There is talks that she is retiring and that she is pregnant. So we're going to have to do some research because if this girl,
You
this
know what?
woman,
I would believe it though, because she's kind of, but she's also at her peak of her career, so it's also like very like,
right. But if she truly is, if it comes back, and we'll know by Friday, I'm sure, if it comes back that she truly is pregnant,
She also competed.
correct. And my thing is going to be that. And now all that crap that she got the last Olympics when she stepped down and said, my mental health, I cannot do this. I
Hmm.
can't. I'm there. I'm done. And she got
Yeah.
so much flack for it. So much. If
Hmm.
this woman came back and is pregnant and competed and became the best, I don't care what nobody says, she is a badass. That's
Yeah.
just all there is to it because you cannot tell me at 27 years old what kind of power and strength that took for her to do that.
Yeah.
You saw her flip it
100%.
in the air. Did you see that? Some of the
Yeah.
unbelievable. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out for
We'll update on the next show. Um, okay, so as always, if you've enjoyed this, give it a rating on Spotify.
follow
Um,
us.
follow us.
No, not in person, like on the radio, on the Spotify, not in person. Don't follow us. No. Let me verify that. Let me clarify that and verify that. Let's just follow us on Spotify and share it with your friends.
Yes, share, share, share. I know we've heard nothing but good things from our close family and friends, and so we appreciate everyone who's taking the time to listen. Um, and this is Mikayla signing off.
This is Melina.
And always remember, sports are for girls too.
Are you 18 and over? Are you registered to vote? If you're not, the general election takes place on November 5th, 2024. The last day to register is October 7th. Please find out more information to make your voice heard at www.votetexas.gov.